OutDaughtered mom, Danielle Busby, is coming to the reality that she can't keep pushing the way she always has. In the upcoming episode, she is nearing turning 40 and starting to understand she needs to let go of some of her pent-up emotions. However, she has a deep fear once she starts the floodgates will open and she won't be able to stop. Adam and Danielle Busby admit they need help. While this season of OutDaughtered has shown the 6 girls growing up faster than ever, the parents are struggling. Undoubtedly, Adam and Danielle Busby are facing stressors they have never been through before. Each stage of raising kids comes with new challenges. Seemingly, as soon as parents think they are getting the hang of it, a different, more challenging level is thrust upon them. Both Adam and Danielle are exhausted and their expressions of fatigue are coming out in different ways, for example, frustration and bitterness. What was manageable at one point is extremely overwhelming now. However, the couple recognizes they must change their course to avoid becoming people they don't want to be. In one area, they agree they need more physical hands on deck to logistically keep up with the daily madness of managing 8 people's lives. But hiring a nanny isn't the only area they admit they need help. Furthermore, together Adam and Danielle are learning about marriage and supporting their partner. Additionally, Danielle realizes she needs to seek help on her own. Danielle Busby afraid to cry for fear of not stopping. In a sneak peek for the June 18th episode of OutDaughtered, Danielle Busby agrees to go to therapy. While her sister Kiki Mills isn't sold on the idea, Danielle accepts she needs an outlet for her emotions. In the clip, the therapist says, "I think sometimes a lot of people are afraid, because, they think, if I start crying, I don't know how to stop." Although Danielle nods, she asserts, I don't like to do it." With Danielle's hesitation, the therapist says, she understands it doesn't always feel good. Then she explains that they need to clear the block she has on expressing her emotions. However, trying to get her to open up, the therapist says, you have to put yourself first. Attempting to relate, the therapist offers, like, if you fly on any plane, they're going to tell you, put the oxygen mask on yourself before you assist anybody else. Same thing in life, you know what I mean? When the therapist gives the analogy of in-flight reminders, Danielle understands but is perplexed. During a confessional interview, Danielle, baffled by the idea, says, I'm not even sure I know how to put my oxygen mask on first before I do for my children. Without a doubt, it is her first nature to jump in and take care of her family first. Fear of facing the buried feelings. While speaking with the therapist, Danielle Busby can identify she desires to be mentally, physically well-rounded for my family. Since this is a new experience for Danielle, she says, but I don't know really what that would look like. And I'm not even sure how long it takes to get there and what I need to do. Admittedly, she knows she has many feelings to unearth and that is frightening. She says, I'm turning 40 this year, and that's 40 years of feelings. Facing the scary reality, she says, that's a lot of therapy. Unmistakably, she has built big walls to keep her going. She has learned important lessons that have made her strong through the years, but she is also harming herself by pushing down all her emotions. Check out the sneak peek here. Watch OutDaughtered on Tuesdays at 9/8 on TLC. Or stream it later on Max. For Danielle Busby, life is an intricate dance between managing her bustling household, starring in a popular reality TV show, and maintaining her personal well-being. From an outsider's perspective, her life might seem like a perfect blend of joy and organized chaos. However, beneath the surface, Danielle grapples with a profound fear, one that many mothers, though not as publicly, might relate to, the fear of breaking down in tears and never being able to stop. The weight of the world. Danielle's days begin early. Before the sun even peeks over the horizon, she's already up, preparing breakfast, organizing school bags, and ensuring that each of her 6 daughters, Blake, the eldest, and the Quints, Ava, Olivia, Hazel, Riley, and Parker, are ready for the day ahead. This routine, while exhausting, is a labor of love. Yet, it's also a constant reminder of the immense responsibility she shoulders. Being a mother to 6 daughters is both a blessing and a challenge, Danielle often shares. There are days when I feel like I'm on top of the world, and others when I feel like I'm drowning. It's during those drowning moments that Danielle's fear manifests most profoundly. The fear of crying, of allowing herself to break down, stems from the belief that once she starts, she might not be able to pull herself back together. In her role as the anchor of the family, Danielle feels an overwhelming pressure to remain strong and composed. Tears, to her, signify vulnerability, something she believes she cannot afford. The silent struggle. This fear is not born out of an inherent inability to cry, but rather the context in which Danielle finds herself. On screen, she is seen as the epitome of maternal resilience, balancing the demands of her family while maintaining a sense of normalcy. Off-screen, however, the reality is more nuanced. People see a 30-minute glimpse of our lives each week, Danielle says. They don't see the nights I stay up worrying about the girls, the health scares, or the days when I question if I'm doing enough. The Busby family's journey has not been without its trials. From health issues that plagued the quintuplets early on, particularly Hazel's eye condition, to the everyday challenges of raising 6 young children, Danielle's life is a testament to strength in adversity. Yet, this strength is often misunderstood. It's not about the absence of fear or sadness but the determination to keep moving forward despite these emotions. A mother's resilience. For Danielle, the fear of crying is intricately linked to the image of resilience she strives to project. She worries that breaking down would not only affect her but also her family. Her daughters look up to her, and she fears that seeing their mother cry might make them feel insecure or anxious. I want my girls to see me as someone who can handle anything, Danielle explains. But sometimes, handling everything means holding in a lot of emotions. In recent years, Danielle has begun to acknowledge the importance of emotional expression. Suppressing her tears has taken a toll on her mental health, leading to episodes of anxiety and burnout. Realizing that showing vulnerability can be a strength rather than a weakness has been a crucial step in her journey. Seeking balance. To navigate this complex emotional landscape, Danielle has turned to various coping mechanisms. She has found solace in talking to Adam, her rock and confidant. Their partnership is built on mutual support, and Adam's encouragement has been pivotal in helping Danielle confront her fears. Adam always tells me it's okay to cry, Danielle shares. He reminds me that being human means having emotions, and it's important to let them out.